Good evening, everybody. This is Gordon from Greyhawk Gaming. We have a little bit of a surprise game this evening to make up for last week. I am joined, as usual, by Alan playing Xerxes, Byron playing Cyan, Mickey playing Siren, Neville playing Beirut, Peter playing Carolus, and Richard playing Carcarius. When I left our heroes last week, they were busy hauling a gigantic crystal, green glowing crystal with writing on it, out of the sea that they beat off a nasty looking hag and her little Mero bodyguards to get. If I remember right, you guys had lugged it on board and stowed it in the cargo hold, and that is pretty much where we left off. So, what are you guys doing next? I know some of you guys are fairly beat up.
Are we?
Yeah, fair bit.
Yeah, some of us weren't staying on the ship all the time. Some of us were fighting.
Some of you
What
were
was I
fighting.
doing? Oh, I was winning! That
You were
makes
gambling,
sense.
that's what you were doing.
I was winning. There's a difference between gambling and winning.
Well, I think by having a break at some point, but I'll
Well, we need to decide where to go as well.
yeah. Well, I'm down by the crystal thing, still praying,
Still praying.
I'm gonna go look at
trying to get any form of memory or that I can on who this thing might be.
Oh, some of us
Or what
saw
is
the
greatest?
humanoid.
What was
Yeah,
that?
we saw the body in the crystal.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You saw there was something outlined in there. So,
What she said.
Okay. If I remember correctly, I went to my kitchen to go and drink a bit after such an ordeal. I will take some wine to Carcarius while he's praying in front of the crystal.
okay.
I'll give him some wine and I'll say, I have a suggestion of where we can store your friend safely.
Where would that be?
In the middle of the dunes on Abbey Isle.
That is not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Except for, how do we get it to the abbey? This thing is heavy as shit.
We make a catapult.
We have
And we
marine, don't we?
True.
Catapult.
Yeah, and until we head back to Seaton, they don't know that the isle is clear.
And also the undead are still protecting everything on the isle by the dunes. So if you
But it's
block
not
it,
pretty clear.
there's... Well, it's my suggestion, yeah. The lowly
Well,
chef.
we
I
do-
agree with the suggestion, but also this place isn't actually cleared. So it will be even more safe there, you know what I mean?
Well, that's, I mean, the undead are still there, and we haven't told Seaton that we've got rid of some of the issues on it.
most of the issues.
Well,
Well, the issues that we know of.
no one can set foot on there except for us when we've got that necklace, so we haven't really done much.
I think that's a good idea.
I vote yes on that.
Should we put a vote into the chat?
But if we go now to the island.
Oh, it's on our way back to Seaton, so why not?
Mm.
Also no way back to Seaton or Saltmarsh, whichever destination which side we're going to go to.
Yeah.
So why not just stop by?
Where would Seaton or Saltmarsh have a bigger sort of religious library of sorts?
Seaton.
Seaton, I'd say Seaton.
Okay.
Yeah. Seaton's temple was bigger than Saltmarsh's.
Yeah.
Though Seaton's head priest was a bit younger than old Walgar. So, up to you. Just one tiny little flaw in your plan that I
Yeah.
can think of. How are you going to get the crystal to the beach?
catapult was a good idea.
Marines was the other one.
You don't have a catapult,
Crewmen.
you've got a
Okay.
mangonel, which is like a miniature catapult.
But it's not
We
wrong
need-
enough.
We need upgrades.
Okay, how much does this crystal weigh? Because we got it into the cargo hold, right?
Yeah, with
By
the
breaking
entire
the
crew
rule.
helping.
Will a rowboat hold it?
Possibly. I don't know exactly how much weight a rowboat can support, but it will hold it and not anything else or anyone else. Let me just quickly see if I can find some stats for said rowboat. Oh god, I type in row, and what does it give me? Arrows. Robot.
I mean, could just cast water walk on a few people and just push it across the ocean.
Waterwalk needs to be cast on a creature. Well,
wasn't
it
it
technically has a
inside?
creature inside it.
Yeah.
Its feet are not touching the water. So is that the plan? You're going to attempt
Well-
somehow to get this thing onto a rowboat.
Well, How much does it weigh? That's what we're going to need to know.
Let
Going
me
to make
think.
any kind of a attempt. When you said it was 10 foot by 5 foot, and it's got the soul of an angel, which is very light, so it should be like
It doesn't
helium.
have the soul of an angel. You don't know what
Linda's
is
with
in there.
great spirits.
At the very least, it probably weighs around 700 to 1,000 pounds. So, a fair amount.
10 guys, no problem.
Hmm.
Well, you divide that by 2.2.
Yeah, something to that effect. So, let's say 500 kilograms.
That's heavy.
That can fit on a rowboat just fine.
Won't sink. Because that's 6 people.
Cool. Well, let's have at it. Let's go there.
We're gonna have to take
Well,
2
We'll
robots.
discuss.
One to
I would-
pull the other
I
robot.
would say it's Calcarius' choice if he wants to take the chance.
Yeah, well, I think rather there than rock up to Seaton with it. I think it would attract too much attention for now.
Besides, it's glowing in our cargo hold.
Yeah,
We're going to be like a
that-
beacon for everybody.
that,
Yeah.
and I'm still unsure of if the being inside would be a friend or foe. I mean, he was trapped in here, and it's his penance that's going to be unleashed. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I need to dig into it some more.
The only caveat I have is if the dunes shift and this thing gets buried, is how to find it again.
Locate object.
Can you do that?
Yes.
Now he
Well,
can.
it's
Now he's
gonna
actually
blow.
seen it.
No. As long as there's a way we can find it, because if the dunes
Now,
shift
now,
and change,
now that I know exactly what it looks like and can picture it, I should be able to get a good idea
you can get back to it.
within 1,000 feet of it. So
So long as its shape doesn't change.
yeah, doubt
Okay.
it would. I mean,
I'm trying to remember. I think it was about mid-afternoon by the time you guys got this thing on board, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, I say we rest up, eat, be merry, head off first thing in the morning, stop off at Abbey Isle, because I think Abbey Isle was about half a day away.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Actually, no.
we could always.
Abbey Isle's about, from where you are now, around 4 or 5 hours away.
We could always make the sail now and moor there overnight, rest, and then first thing in the morning take it off.
It's also true. Yeah, why not? Okay,
I mean,
I'll say.
we have a crew for a reason.
Okay. I'll arrange a fishing expedition while we're heading to Abbey Isle. Let's see if we can save some provisions here.
Alright. So, you are fishing. You're throwing out
Yeah.
some nets.
With the crew in it, yeah.
Okay, so
My
the
usual
if you are
chefy
setting,
unit.
if the ship is setting sail, most of the crew is going to be busy getting the ship underway. If I remember, the Democratic captain is still Byron. So, Captain,
Yes.
what are your orders?
Raise the anchor. Set sail. And listen to the first mate. He knows what's cracking. She. Yes. Don't go too fast. We want to catch some fish, and praise Housebroom. I look at the crew meaningfully to like repeat me.
And like you hear a few mumbles and like we're gonna praise our room.
I clap my hands. Excellent. We'll have another mass after dinner.
Fantastic. All right.
And we'll in mass.
So
When the captain talks, it turns into mass.
is anybody okay? So who is going to be above deck? Who's going to be below deck? While the ship is
I'm going to
underway
be done
to.
with the crystal.
All right.
I'm going to be trying to study it as much as I can.
Xerxes, where are you?
I feel like I'm gonna go have a nap.
All right. Captain.
The captain is going to be standing on the bow,
Wait,
looking out onto the ocean.
I have to direct the ship, so that's what I'm doing.
The navigator. Well, I mean, you can basically set a course, and the crew and the captain can handle the rest. First mate, what are you doing?
I'll be above deck.
Above deck as well. All right. I've got a goddamn mosquito flying around my face. So people on the stream, you're seeing me waving. I'm not waving at you. Beirut, where are you? In the
Fishing.
galley or fishing? So you're also on
Sorting out
deck.
fishing and that, and then I'll be in the galley busy preparing dinner.
All right, Carolus. There is our dwarf master.
Well, I'm gonna check out the big crystal and just like see if anything changes.
Okay,
Lighting
so
flashes.
you're chilling with Locarius in the
Yes.
hold, basically.
Yeah.
Well, the dwarf is mesmerized by a crystal that big. I mean, really.
Imagine putting that on a ring.
All right, I will say for the
Corella,
purposes of
is this natural crystal? Or is it a crystal that you recognize?
Let me think a bit.
Are you trying to identify this thing?
Yes. If it's like emerald or
What would that be? What kind of a role would that be for a dwarf? Let me consult something quickly.
probably would have advantage anyway.
I think this would be a nature check.
Pushing my luck there. Okay.
Terrain, plants, animals, weather, natural cycles. Just wanted to double check something. No. Yeah, I'd say let's make it a nature check. With advantage since you're a dwarf.
Okay.
Oh wow. That's a
Nice.
natural 20. So, looking at this crystal, Carolus, the first thing that comes to mind is this is no gemstone that you've ever seen. Well, yeah, it does kind of remind you of an emerald. It's more blue than green. But it is unusual. It has a strange, opaque nature. This is not something that was dug out of the earth.
I mean, it confirms my suspicions.
If it fell out of the sky, it can be from another world.
Well, it's God created, as much as I can understand. Is this being was trapped here by Procan, as if the writing is to be understood. But I was just interested to know if this was natural material or something more.
So no, it's not natural.
Not natural to this world.
But if you touch it, does it burn? Or does it
Doesn't
electrify?
burn. There's like a faint electrical charge that kind of tickles your hand as you bring it near.
Didn't you say it was like that plasma orb?
Yeah, pretty much like a plasma ball. So it's a strange sensation. It's not dangerous. It's not going to electrocute you or anything.
And then the only writing on it is that celestial, hey? That one
Correct.
expression.
Just repeat it over and over.
Feel sorry if we ever had to chisel this out. Oh, I wonder if it was punishment, like in those study days when they made you chisel onto the board. Chiseled onto his own prison before being trapped in it.
I will not eat the teacher's apple. I will not eat the teacher's apple. That kind of a thing. You have no idea. You guys above deck. Yeah, I want to say this as well before I forget. If you'd like, for now, you can take a short rest and gain the benefits thereof. If you want. Since you're not doing anything too strenuous.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I think I might roll a die.
Like the halfling in the other game that rolled 2 1s and he can't re-roll those ones. Alright. Anybody else
I
do
don't know if it
anything?
took it off.
Pardon?
Oh, I say I don't know if it took off of my wounds. Oh, I'm assuming it did.
I think old
I think it did
Oceanus would
because you're on
also
28.
Okay, cool.
5 plus 6 is 11. Would Oceanus use another?
Oh, what's he on?
He's currently on 11.
Has he got another?
Yeah, he's got another 2. I'll
Yeah,
roll
maybe let
again.
me use one to see what he gets.
So that's another 10. So he's got one point of damage left. So you guys, while Corollas and Kokarius are below deck and Neville, you say Beirut is busy fishing. I'd like you to make a survival check for me, please. And the rest of you guys that are above deck, you can all give me perception checks, please. And I better make one for the crew member in the... Fantastic.
Tell me, is Bayleaf proficient with survival?
Bayleaf? I don't know. Let me tell you.
Did you roll perception or survival?
Perception.
Perception.
Not you. You're below deck.
Oh, below. Okay.
No, he is not, Neville.
Okay, so you can't give me advantage on it. Alright.
Nope. You managed to catch a couple of fish, but enough to feed you maybe, but not the whole crew.
Ah, well.
You figure perhaps with the marrow that were in the area, the fishies have left the vicinity. Cyan and Siren with 21s for perception. Very nice. As the ship is starting to head towards the northeast, back towards the Isle of the Abbey, after about the first hour of travel, there is a low, like, fog bank that the ship starts heading into.
Can I tell the crew to slow down? Like, yeah, slow the pace.
You can.
Yeah, lower the sails and get 1 or 2 extra men on lookout for rocks or anything ahead, like on the bow.
Alright. So you do that, you bring some more guys. You've got 3 guys up in the crow's nest now. Well, 1 guy in the crow's nest, 1 guy looking towards the port side and the starboard side, doing their best to keep a lookout. With this fog, it starts to envelop the entire ship, and you find yourself you can see sort of around you until a point where it just becomes impossibly thick. It's unusual because it's mid-afternoon. There shouldn't be a fog like this anywhere near you. And I would like everybody, all of you guys, I'm going to make 1 roll for the crew. I would like all of you to give me some wisdom saving throws.
Even me.
Even you. Because this fog is even seeping through into the lower decks and swirling around your feet.
Well, Bear is definitely not the wisest of them all, that's for sure.
I am sick.
So, as you travel a little bit further through this fog, you start to feel uneasy, and several of the crew around you start to complain that they have stinging headaches, or you find some of the crew that are kind of staring into the fog. They look almost catatonic as they're just looking out there. This includes one of the lookouts that you have, the one on the port side. A short while later, you hear one of the sailors start cursing up on deck. And you see he's like backed away from the side of the ship, and he's like got his back against the mast. What do you do?
I'm gonna.
Would I?
Am I still on deck or am I in the galley at the moment?
Well, your fishing you would still be on deck.
Well, then I'll change my voice to Science and I'll say drop anchor and raise the sails.
Would I realize that this fog had tried to affect me in any way?
Make an insight check. Same goes for any of you guys if you'd like.
I want to question the sailor
Into my strengths tonight.
or the crew member.
I want to go up to the deck.
So am I awake now?
Yeah, you feel you wake up as you start hearing some of the crew above deck, screaming in alarm. Siren, you going to question the sailor, you say?
First, yeah.
So Carcarius, Beirut, and Carolus, you feel like something is definitely not right here. Something has attempted to affect you in some subtle manner. The sense that you get is that it's almost like a slick sensation, like an oily sensation on your mind. It's abhorrent, it's evil. It makes you quiver a little bit.
Why isn't
But
this
you
spell
shake it
magic
off.
a ritual?
I need Cyan, Carolus, Xerxes, and Beirut. Would you please roll me a d4? Now I need to see if this works or not. Beirut. You can't remember what you were doing. You find the net in your hand, but you don't know what you were doing with it. Cyan. You start seeing something else in the fog. You see what appears to be humanoid shapes moving through the fog. Xerxes, you're one of these people on deck that start staring off into the distance. You can't help yourself. The fog is fascinating you. Just so that you're aware, you now have a problem where it comes to seeing things. And Carolus, you see the same thing down where you are next to that crystal. Carcarius doesn't seem to be aware of it, but the mist around you, for a moment, you see a leering face that just dissipates into more mist. Siren, you approached the crew member who was screaming, and he says, "There's something there!
Where?
In the fog. Something's moving in there."
Can you explain it a bit more?
"No, ma'am. There's something there. That's all. There was something in the fog. Something that had an arm and a hand reached out towards me."
Which direction?
And he points towards the port side.
Yeah, so I'm aware that this fog is unnatural and trying to do things, eh?
Yeah, that there's something strange about it. And
Okay, wait, let me just read this.
Well, while he's reading there, I'm going to yell out, "Does somebody know why I have nets in my hands?
Weren't you fishing?
Was I fishing? I don't recall fishing."
You were.
I'm gonna run up to the deck, and immediately as I get onto it in as best an angle I can, I'm taking out the scroll of Gust of Wind and just trying to disperse this fog over the ship.
okay, the gust of wind. What kind of area does it affect? How big an area?
60-foot line.
60-foot line. Holy Moses!
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
point in the direction you should
And
point.
10 feet wide.
All right. And what direction?
So-
So you're pointing it at the port side, or where?
Port side.
Yeah. Wait, do I have a thing of the ship here?
Okay. At this point, the ship has come to a halt.
Yeah. I'll get up to a point, sort of maybe on the capstan of that, where I can get pretty much over the entire top of the ship to try and disperse it.
Be careful. It seems to be grabbing the crew members or the members that are in trance.
I don't think it's grabbing. I think it's making them believe it is.
Oh, smart.
So are you above deck now doing this, eh?
Yep.
Alright, is anybody else trying anything? I know, Mickey, you said Siren is going to ready something?
Am I reading something?
I don't know. You started saying something to that effect.
No, it's nothing I can ready.
Alright. So,
Well, seeing as I can't remember what I'm doing, I'm going to ready a cantrip for in case.
alright.
And just saying, with Gust of Wind, it says here, as a bonus action, I can change its direction.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm literally, for the minute that it lasts, I'm going to be slowly rotating around the ship with the 60-foot gust.
Alright, cool. Are you trying to make sure that you don't hit any of the crew with that gust, eh?
Yeah,
That's
that's why I
what-
want to go up to the sort of capstan, so I'm above everyone.
Alright, cool. And you can also tell the crew to duck. Cyan, Byron, what were you going to say, sorry?
I think Cyan, like seeing figures in the mist, would call a couple of crew members over that would listen and get them to throw ropes over, calling out the survivors in the water.
All right. So you start doing that, but they kind of look at you funny and they say, "But sir, there's nobody overboard."
They're in the fog. They're in the fog. I saw them. Throw out some ropes.
They follow your orders and start throwing out ropes into the fog. But you see, they sort of reluctant to stay there. They throw the ropes over and they start backing away from the rail.
Okay, as long as they're tied off. As long as they're tied off, it's fine.
Okay, so yeah, they tied off. But the ropes are just hanging there slack. Richard, you cast your spell. So mark off your spell slot. And
Well, it's a scroll.
oh, is that the scroll? Sorry, my apologies.
Yep.
Okay, so you cast using the scroll. What level spell is that?
Level 2.
Level 2. Okay, so you have the ability to cast that.
Yeah. I don't have
Without
to roll
an issue,
anything.
you don't have to roll anything. So as you're standing on the capstan and you invoke the power of the scroll, it just crumbles in your hands as the magic flares, and this gust of wind starts emanating from you. And you see, as this wind blasts out from you, there's a clear passage in the described dimensions of 60 foot and 10 foot wide that clears ahead of you. And as you start rotating, which way are you going? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Let's go anti.
So as you start rotating anti-clockwise, you're moving left. You see that thick fog. Just it's clear where your spell has its effect, but as soon as it moves, it's just flowing around it. It's like trying to punch through paper almost.
Well, I'm doing this for a minute, just rotating, so if it helps anyone get clear-headed with that.
I would like everybody to make me another wisdom save, please.
Let's do it.
We're getting worse.
Okay. This time, Beirut, Xerxes. I need you to roll d4s for me, please. Beirut, you are having a hard time saying words, and you can only speak in short sentences. Xerxes.
Cool. Die is a short sentence.
This is very interesting. I need to grab another table. Give me a second, folks. For the next
turn
hour.
into the reincarnation of Glacier for 3 weeks.
No. No, you do not, but I will tell you now what happens.
I get a +2 to wisdom saving throws.
You get advantage on wisdom saving throws.
I love how you think this is going to be advantageous to you.
Optimism.
So I'm just looking for a very specific thing. There we go. Oh my word. I'm hoping that this is going to whisper this directly to you. Alan, let me know if it does.
Okay, yeah.
So, you need to decide how you would attack the nearest thing. Would you do it physically?
I lost my mind?
Yes,
I've lost
you
my
are.
mind.
You are affected by madness.
Well, then I'll probably use spells, I guess.
Verbally attack everyone.
All right. I tell you what. Let's roll a d4. Even numbers, you use spells. Odd numbers, you use your quarterstaff. Okay. So you just see Xerxes starts beating one of the crew members with his quarterstaff uncontrollably. He's like foaming at the mouth. Do any of you do anything?
I cast
I'll
hold person
try
on
and
him.
grapple him.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a stunning strike.
Oh. Alright. So interesting. Hold person.
Yeah.
Well, this is while you're busy concentrating on your spell. Is hold person a concentration spell?
Yeah, it is. So is this is it still in the minute of me?
Yes, this is all happening at the
Okay.
same time. So
So you can't do anything. I'll grapple him then.
Yeah.
I'll
So-
just head over to Xerxes and try and grapple him.
alright. So Xerxes and Beirut, make contested strength checks for me, please.
Ability check.
Yeah, straight strength roll.
I'm quite strong.
Oh.
Apparently I'm not.
Hey, look, 19 plus 1 equals 20. But no, Xerxes claps
My
you.
rolls are fantastic to this today.
Hmm.
Wow.
That is so bad, Beirut, that Xerxes manages to clip you
I grapple you, yeah.
with he grapples onto you, and he's just like wrestled you down to the ground.
It's
Carolus,
fine, as long as he's not attacking a crew member, it's cool.
to use stunning strike, you need to be able to hit Xerxes. So make a melee attack against Xerxes for me, please.
Gonna
Well,
go
Xerxes
unarmed
will be
strike.
prone now.
Yeah.
He's got me grappled down the ground.
That hits.
All right. So
Okay.
Xerxes needs to make some sort of save. What is it?
A Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution
But,
saving throw.
Not sure what's the DC.
The DC. Oh, yeah. For a
It'll
monk.
be
Probably
it'll
my
be
wisdom.
his whiz.
Wisdom.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 8 wisdom.
I think I
plus
saved.
my
Yeah.
yeah, that's
You hit him with your best shot, and he's got his hands around Beirut's throat, and he's just starting to squeeze. You do have a second attack.
yeah.
Can-
I'm gonna do it again.
Try it again.
Uh,
Yeah. Smack him again.
I'll do something on my next action. That I can.
Okay, so Carolus. I think that saves again.
What's it? It's 8 plus my proficiency plus my wisdom modifier.
Yeah, so it will be 8 plus 6 is 14. So again, you don't quite manage to hit Xerxes in the right spot. Beirut, what are you doing?
As my next action, I'll disguise myself as Xerxes. Let him strangle his own face.
Oh my god.
Okay, he continues to do so.
Quick point of potential correction, yeah.
Mhm.
I see Lesser Restoration is a domain spell and I had it prepared. Can
Yeah.
I swap that out for a valuable spell at the moment, or?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Because then I shall swap it out.
As
and
a
just
cleric, you would have
say-
known better.
Yeah.
But you have to
So,
do damage to me from those attacks.
Yeah, you should actually do some damage against him.
I don't want to, but okay.
We can
So I
say, we can
smack
say we can say for the purposes of this, he was actually just trying to stun you. So we'll say that it can be like half damage.
Okay.
You weren't trying
just-
to hurt him. You're just trying to
Stop.
beat him. minor difference. Alright, so
Okay, so I just
half
put in
damage?
half,
Yeah, and
and
then
then I'm just gonna roll it in chat.
yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Oh wow, that is half.
Alrighty. So 15 points of damage against you, Xerxes.
Oh, it is
No,
hard.
not really. It's not giving that. It'll only apply half, but it's actually showing you the full value there.
Oh yes, it is. So
Okay.
it's actually going to be then 7 points of damage.
So it's
Yeah.
4 plus
4 and 3, yeah.
The rest of you guys, while all this is going on, Richard,
Yeah.
sure, I will allow it. Particularly considering the nature of what you guys were attempting to do. Siren, what are you guys doing?
Trying
Um,
to figure out if this spell can work, but it might not.
You can try and see what's going on between.
Okay, you can see the scuffle on the deck.
Yeah, okay, I want to try get in between the two of them and keep them at arm's length, get in between the two of them.
Alright,
push
you're
them
going to have
apart.
to physically restrain Xerxes because he's the one that's gone completely feral.
All right, well he's a slim little boy and I'm pretty buff, so let's go.
Okay,
Wow.
contested
Don't roll
strength
shit
checks.
now.
Yeah, I know, right? What am I rolling?
Roast.
Strength, straight strength. Siren, what spell are you contemplating? Maybe I can help you.
There's
Oh my
two.
gosh, no!
Wow.
Fucking
I
nat
kind of
20.
picture myself putting him in the other arm.
I can either calm him down, or I can suggest him to stop. But I don't know if the madness counteracts that, that's why.
You won't know until you try.
But I don't want to waste level 2 soft for no reason.
This is what
Let's
happens. You
suggest-
have to
Never
take
know
a
until you
chance.
try.
I can hurt people a lot. Just
I
saying.
can suggest. Let's suggest
You're
to
gonna
stop
suggest.
until we figure out.
I suggest you stop.
Well, I'm
Okay,
holding 2 of your party members, one in each arm,
That's what I'm suggesting. Just stop and.
by the throat.
Why is
Let,
it
let me know when it's my turn again.
Yeah,
I will.
likewise.
the sorcerer is the strongest of the
Do I just roll it on him? See if he.
Oh, yeah, you can
Saves.
do that.
He'll probably save, that's the problem.
If it's wisdom, I won't.
You never know. It's Xerxes, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure it's the right party.
What the hell?
See what I mean?
Oh my.
What is this?
If you have
Yeah.
wisdom,
Your spell
wisdom.
just has
Oh.
no effect whatsoever.
20.
Well, he can kill you guys.
That is the second net 20 for Xerxes in a row. That's
I don't
crazy.
care. If he doesn't stop, I'm gonna
Glacier's
fucking-
enjoying this shit, that's
Oh,
why.
for sure. So, Neville, what are you doing?
Well, theoretically, it's me
Alright.
or Neville.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna put pain on Xerxes.
Okay.
Pain of strength.
Hang on. Xerxes
And then
does
I'm
have the
gonna
first
grapple
action.
Yeah, it's theoretically me before you.
Okay, well. Alright, well, ignore that until I'll take that effect off so long.
Okay, so what are you
So-
doing, Xerxes?
Well, I guess rolling to see if I'm using a spell or not.
Yep.
Yeah,
So 3
not
is
a
not.
spell, luckily. I don't know. What do I do? Fuck if I know. You can choose. I don't know. I've
Okay.
got 2 people in hand. I'm either squeezing or I'm letting go and attacking.
You can either make an unarmed attack or you can hit them with your quarterstaff.
while being grappled.
I'm
Nobody-
doing the grappling. So I have to
He's
let go of
doing
someone.
the grappling.
Can he just smash their heads together?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm banging their
Go
heads
for it.
together.
Improvised weapon time. Give me another or make 2 unarmed strikes.
I don't
Use
have
the use the
Magic.
dwarf's head. It's gonna be harder.
Luckily, I'm not there.
Oh yeah, you're not grappled.
I'm not grappled. Sorry, I'm there. I'm not grappled.
I don't have an unarmed strike thingy.
I'm going to give it to you now.
Use Cyan's head. He's bald.
He has a helmet probably as well.
Okay.
There we go. Now it should be under your actions. Okay, so that hits Beirut. Roll some damage for it.
So I had already clicked on the second one. So I'll just do Beirut.
No problem. Oh,
No, don't worry, that was accidentally put on. So it's fine. I haven't put that on yet. So.
okay, cool. So, Beirut, Xerxes attempts to grab your head and Cyan's head and smash them together, but he kind of fumbles with Byron, and he just decides at the last moment to just smash your head into the deck. You take those 3 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. Yeah, and then you're up.
Okay, well, as a bonus action, I will cast Pain of Strength on Xerxes.
Alright.
Very funny to see tiny man beating up this
Alright.
big.
And then I will attempt to grapple Xerxes again.
Okay, go for it. Contested strength checks, please. Siren,
Well,
while this is happening,
automatically that roll.
one of the crew members next to you, that one that you were talking to,
Oh, seriously?
Yes.
the crew member next to you, like, is staring, like, over your shoulder and, like, having a full-blown conversation with someone. And you can see, as you look around the deck, there's some of the Marines that are on deck now as well, and even Sergeant Ives, and they all seem to be looking at something that isn't there and having a conversation with it. So, Beirut, you attempt to grab onto Xerxes to restrain him and fail once again.
Yeah, even with him having disadvantage on that
Mhm.
check.
Even with you cursing him.
I'm checking now. I didn't roll initiative.
Seagulls.
No, don't worry. This is not an
None of us
initiative
are rolled.
order.
Oh,
But you
you're
are up
basically
next.
around about now anyway.
Yep. So what are you doing, Carolus?
seeing that he keeps like beating everyone up and like nobody can get out. I'm gonna have to non-lethally start beating him with the quarterstaff
Go for it.
reluctantly.
So I'm pretty much, I would imagine, on the ground, so I can't really defend myself.
No, he
Well,
he
you're
is
grappling
prone,
with
so you will
Smith.
have advantage on this attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Still reluctantly though.
Mm-hmm.
And don't let it be known. How do I target Xerxes?
Oh no, well, if you're just using your what's it? Just drag it
Combat
onto
tracker.
the combat tracker or onto his icon at the top.
Okay. Once it's cool. I'm going to do this two-handedly.
All right. Okay, 20 hits. Roll your damage.
Who's crackling? Neville,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you crackling, sir.
Open the mic off.
And you can hear the crickets.
Yes. He's also
Okay.
moving further away.
Then I'm gonna attack again because dual attack.
Oh, double threes.
I
Misses. Ah, shit. All right.
Let's check Xerxes. Okay, I'm gonna burn a key point,
All right.
and
Now
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna start kicking him.
yes
Go for it.
with advantage reluctantly.
Mm-hmm. That will hit. Roll damage. Ouch. 10 points. And again. That is a critical.
Fire's going down before we can.
Okay. Xerxes.
All of this was non-lethally.
Yeah. Xerxes, you just lose consciousness. The rest of you are like huffing and puffing on deck,
No, I'm not.
And I will drag the stabilization thing onto him as soon as Fantasy Grounds decides to not freeze on me. There we go.
Seeing that the sorcerer almost like single-handedly took everyone out.
Yeah, I'm laughing.
I think Xerxes is the new tank.
I suggest we should train more.
So,
No, you guys should just be smart.
what are you doing now that Xerxes has been subdued?
Yeah, can I go ahead and try what I want to?
Yeah.
So while still spinning with Gust of Wind, I'm going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on the fog.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, well,
let me put it this way. I said go for it, but what I actually meant was like you start casting the spell to describe it. And as you cast the spell, you see there's a pocket where you think there's something that's supposed to happen for sure, but nothing. The fog remains. Whatever this is, it's not magical in nature.
Oh shit.
Imagine if it were sirens. It would be very ironic.
Yeah, well, I'm still spinning with the Gust of Wind at least.
So, at this point, the Gust of Wind spell will dissipate and minutes will start to pass. You see where...
And if I rip off like a piece of cloth and tie it around my mouth, my nose, just...
Okay, you can do so.
This is a precautionary...
Sorry, just tell me something. We travelled about an hour or so, hey? So about a quarter of the way back to Abbey Isle.
Yeah.
Oh God, we're about to get attacked by seagulls.
Yeah. That is going to change. It shouldn't be seagulls, yeah. So as all this is happening and you see more and more of the crew starting to act strangely, you see some of them just all of a sudden they start like drop to their knees and they're trying to scrub the deck just with their fists, with their raw hands.
God.
They're just rubbing at the what's there.
Oh.
And you can hear from below deck, where some of the crew was sleeping, you start hearing screams as well.
Would I get a sense that this fog is evil or anything like that?
Yeah, from that insight check earlier, you sense a deep wrongness about this fog.
So if I activate my Radiant Soul,
does
it have any effect? Like,
what does
the
that
fog back
do?
Or it just, my wings come out and I'm a little bit more holy.
You have some light glowing around you in that.
Yeah. But I just want to see if the fog is innately evil, if having radiant energy coursing through me would affect it in any way.
It does not.
Well, at least I can fly now.
For what? The next minute?
Actually, yeah. So, in that minute, can I... Oh, shit, I don't know if I should do this. Well, the ship's anchored, so let's try to fly directly up to see if I can get above the fog.
Okay. You fly maybe 150 feet up.
Yeah.
And you're still in the fog.
Okay, I'll head straight back down before my wings give out on me.
You land down, and the crew, you see some of them have recovered from their momentary lapse, and they're just sitting there looking at their raw and bleeding hands. Some of them that were busy talking to the empty air are just staring around, looking around, a little bit lost. And you see Sergeant Ives shake his head slightly and approach you, and he says, "Sirs, what is going on? Why have we stopped?" Shouldn't we be trying to get out of this stuff?
Yeah, I think that may be the best course, but it was affecting people too much to try and sail.
So he like starts ordering some of his marines to just start slapping some of the sailors that are still busy looking vacantly around him. And they do start to shake off the effects, but you can see their whole, their expressions are fearful. This is something that they have not dealt with at all.
Can I do any form of check to see if I realize what this fog is or what could be causing it?
At this point, all of you guys, if you'd like, because you've spent a fair amount of time around sailors and that, I'll even do a roll for the crew. Nope. Just to show you what they got. You can make me a history check, please.
Oh, come on. That's supposed to be a 15.
Anybody else?
A what?
History.
History. If I can read, that's good.
Byron? Ellen? Would you guys like to try a history check?
Isn't Ellen knocked out?
Yeah, let's knock out.
Oh yeah, he's knocked out. Yeah, he can't do jack. Thank you.
Would Cyan even be relative to the check? I wonder.
Yeah.
Or is it like a free check? Okay.
Yeah, I'd say you guys would have. Especially with you that have some water knowledge as well. Okay. This particular thing you're not certain of. In fact, the only person who has heard any kind of stories about this is Siren.
The bard.
Yep.
The storyteller herself.
Exactly, which is great, narratively speaking. Siren, you recall hearing some stories from your time in various seedy inns and bars along the coast in your travels. This has all the hallmarks of a fog of horrors, as some sailors call it. Nobody knows why they start, where they come from. All that you know is that every sailor you've met that has survived the tale tells of unspeakable horrors being visited upon a crew, and either the crew going mad or the crew trying its very best to escape and being unable to do so.
Wow.
Nothing good. It's more. These are the stories that have been told over and over again. Second-hand, third-hand knowledge.
That?
Okay, well, I'm going to change back into myself. I'm going to take Xerxes downstairs and put him in his bed.
All right. Is anybody trying anything else with Xerxes?
No, I'm going to let him rest.
All right. So, do you guys try to get the ship underway again, or?
Yeah.
All right. So you shake enough of the crew into readiness that they, start performing their duties as they're meant to. They let down the sails, and there's a slight gust that comes up and catches the sails, and you feel the ship lurch and start moving forward again. In that time, Ellen, are you back yet?
Can I carry on with me putting Xerxes to bed?
I assumed that you already did that. That's why I'm moving time forward a bit.
Okay, now. Putting Xerxes in his bed, then I'm going to tie him to his bed.
Okay, so make me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, the way my rolls are going tonight. Yeah, it's going to go over smashingly.
Okay.
And after I've tied him to the bed, I'm going to shove a healing potion down his throat.
Okay. So shove the healing potion down his throat. I still don't know if Ellen is back yet or not. But
Back.
okay. So Xerxes, you are tied to the bed, and you find Beirut standing over you, pouring a healing potion down your throat. You regain consciousness as well as a few hit points, and your body is sore. You feel like you've been beaten, and you look around you like, what the hell just happened to me? But you are yourself.
So, that obviously wasn't a dream.
No.
I'll look at him and I'll say, no, it wasn't. Are you back? Do you want to kill me again?
I feel like I'm fine. I don't have the compulsion to hit people.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll untie him from his bed.
All right. So you untie him, and Xerxes is free of his restraints. And
I'll say I apologize, but I had to take precautionary measures because you almost took us all down.
No, perfectly fine. I would have done the same thing. You know what that was?
No idea what that was.
Odd. Do I know what that is? Can I?
Make a history check now that you are conscious. Nope, you're not certain. Siren, I don't know if you would have shared with everybody.
I would have. I
Would
just
you?
don't know how to word it. That's it. Oh.
Yeah.
Juskiddink.
Siren tells you a story that she's heard in some of the taverns and things about this phenomenon called a fog of horrors.
Fog of horrors. That's
And
it. I told you or it doesn't.
but the ship is underway. The fog, however, clings to you, and you can see even here below deck in your rooms and that there is this fog that's just curling around everything on the inside of the ship as well, though it's not as thick on the inside of the ship. At this point, the ship travels for another hour or so. The sun is setting, and as the sun sets, I want you all to make perception checks for me. Xerxes, yours will be with disadvantage, however. At the end of that hour, Beirut and Xerxes, where will you be? Will you be back on deck, or?
Yeah. After Xerxes comes around, I'm pretty sure. Well, I would have gone back on deck. Check the stupid fog out, make sure it stays behind us.
Would you guys be huddled together, kind of a thing, chatting with each other?
No.
Don't think so.
I also don't think so. I think I'd be on the lookout, like in my own whatever sphere of perception.
Alright, I'm going to share a map with you guys so that you can tell me where you guys would be standing more or less at this point.
Uh-oh.
I'll say that Oceanus and Bayleaf would also be up on deck, as will Bims at this point. That's weird. What's going on here? Who am I missing? Yeah. We'll see. Let's say this for now, and then you can tell me if you are happy with this or not.
Oh, we have a big ship.
Yeah, I was about to, I forgot how big the ship actually is.
It is quite large. However, I just seen that I've grabbed the wrong image. You do not have cannons. I prepared all this, and I'm like, oh shit, there's
Is that
cannons.
Xerxes' blood over there?
So, are you guys happy with your placement?
That on.
I think I'd likely still be somewhere up here from the flying off and the gust of wind and all of that.
They're so tiny.
And I think Cyan was basically helping steer the ship, so I'll drop you up there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's where all the
I would be up there somewhere.
instruments are, I'd probably also be up there.
Yeah, that's where your cabins would be, and that. So, at this point, as the sun starts sinking, I need. Now I must just check. All of you guys who failed that save. So if that wisdom save. Siren Carcarius, you don't have to do this. Beirut, you have to do another wisdom saving throw for me, please. I'm trying to roll up and see who else. Where were those saves?
I had to, so me again probably, eh?
Corollis was fine, Cyan was fine. Yeah, it's just Beirut and Xerxes. Alright, Xerxes, you're alright. Beirut, I need you to make your wisdom saving throw, please.
Yeah, if the stupid page would change to it.
Okay. Beirut, for what comes next, I truly apologize, but you are frightened.
Well, first put me where I am.
Where are you?
Away from everyone.
Jeez, lucky.
I'm right in the front.
Okay. You are right in front. So as the crew is starting to look around and that, it's eerily quiet. You can hear the sea, as it passes against the hull of the ship. And that fog, that ever-persistent fog, is near you. And out of the mist, out of this fog, you start seeing strange apparitions. Cyan, for you and the crew, it's shocking because this is pretty much what you were seeing earlier, but now you can see there are faces and limbs that are almost gaunt in appearance, and have like a purplish tinge to them as well, that are coming out of this fog. And I need everybody to roll some initiative for me, please.
Wait, why do I have
Shield.
why do I have advantage on initiative?
Your
The shield.
Shield.
Oh, is it not just perception? Okay.
Yeah,
dope.
and initiative.
That's why I missed that shield.
Alright. We also need some initiative. Oh no, they have got initiative. Fantastic. So,
It's the previous initiatives.
I like the ship map.
we need...
The NPCs initiative never actually honest and Bailey for them.
That's cool.
Yeah,
There's a
let me
blood
roll
stain on the
for-
floor.
That's I said that was where Xerxes was.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
I'm trying to get an image for you guys quickly, so that you can
Don't
see
feel
what you
bad.
see coming out of the mist. Would help if I could
It's
spell
gorillas. We all name it. It's gorillas in the mist.
properly. Gorillas in the mist. It's off. They look like this.
Okay. Ghosts.
Friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spider's eggs.
It resides.
What, the troll?
Oh,
This is better.
Alright.
the
I believe we are ready. So, Carolus, you start seeing more and more of these shapes peeling off out of the fog and start rushing towards you guys. What do you do?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to ignite my sword.
Okay. So bright light flares to life aboard the deck. You see the sailors around you are somewhat relieved by this light, but it's eerie in this foggy expanse.
Okay, so it's working. Who's... Okay. Get the email in front of me. I'm gonna go. I can go 35. Yeah.
So I'm trying to get more appropriate music.
Am I in the grid? Okay.
You are. Do I need to make that grid a little bit darker so you can see it properly?
No,
Yeah.
I can just zoom in. Okay, so I'm gonna stab it.
Alright. Oh, that's interesting. It won't let me change it for some reason. Ah, there we are. That should help. You hit it. Jeez. Wow.
Hot dog.
That was a nice hit.
that still hurts.
Jeez, 22 definitely hits.
You're just hitting them. Puny creatures.
Bursts in flame and then dies. Okay.
Nice. Jeez.
I got this sorted.
You just, you just see this dwarf monk go absolutely ballistic, spinning this short sword. Siren, you're up next. What do you do?
No, I don't know what to do. My spells aren't for combat as much as I'd like them to be. Oh, I shall mock it. I don't know which one. I want to see how far it is. 60 feet. Yes.
You will mock it.
I will mock it in its tongue. And like tell it this is why your friends don't like you, I guess.
And it fails. Roll your damage.
So I need this one, I need this one.
Its ego is slightly bruised,
Oh, it's fine.
but it
But
does have
enjoy your
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
And do you want to move anywhere?
I'll move. Yeah, just put me in the block, and then I will. I need to. I'll inspire this dwarf. Let me see if I can think of something.
You're tall for a dwarf.
He is tall for a dwarf, so that's good.
Alright.
But there, you. Oh wait, where is it? There it is. I can't read today, apparently.
I just realized this spectre is slightly out of.
Your beard is magnificent. It'll attract all the fine women.
Women's.
All the women.
Alright. Cyan.
Okay, so I want to use a spell, but I'm seeing there's a lot of things called token types and spell tokens and these things. Must I do anything with any of that if I'm using a spell?
Which spell are you using?
I want to use Call Lightning.
Oh, nice. So, Call Lightning. Well, Call Lightning, if I remember right, has got one hell of a big...
60-foot radius.
Yeah, 60-foot radius. So, basically, what will happen with Call Lightning, if you take that token and you plop it down wherever you're summoning this,
Okay.
it will show you that range. At least it should. But
Okay.
I think it will pretty much be the entire ship.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna go here. And so I'm gonna put the spell token down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, fuck. Sorry, not enough space on my screen here for all this.
No problem. Okay.
Is that it? Oh, that's the 5-foot one. And that should be the 60-foot radius. Heck yeah.
There we go.
Must I get rid of that? That looks like it's getting in the way of a lot of stuff.
No, it's not necessary.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think Cyan's gonna kind of like rush to the middle of everywhere you can see,
Mhm.
kind of like eyes rolling back, arms like just dangling down to the side, and is like calling out an invocation to cast this spell. So this 60-foot radius cloud forms about 10 feet above, and I think I'm gonna cast some lightning down on.
I'm trying to think, how would that look in the midst of all this fog? I don't think you would be able to tell the difference.
Just see bolts of lightning.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. How do I get rid of this token? I can't see my map. It's just one big green token. Just one big green token. I can't click on anything.
Let's get. We know how big it is. It's all right.
Yeah.
We'll get
All
rid
right.
of this token.
Oh
There
my
we go.
word! Thank you. Yeah, lightning's gonna come down on what's that? Creature 3 then. Okay. So creature 13-3. Control click, eh?
No, you can just drag it. It's a single creature you're targeting, so you can just
So
you can just
I'll
drag it onto
drag
token.
the save over to the creature.
Yeah. It does succeed,
Okay.
so it
Dang.
takes half damage.
All right, fine, whatever. And then I can just click damage. I don't have to
Yeah.
roll on it.
Oh, ouch. Unfortunately, this thing is its very incorporeal nature
Oh no.
means that it is not as effective as you would have hoped.
Oh no.
It slams into the deck and it highlights this creature, and you see it sort of hisses at you, but it's not really affected by it.
Oh dang. Okay.
How the hell? 17 down to 4.
So it's resistant and it's saved.
So, Beirut.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah, damn.
How's it going?
Alright. Tell me, am I just frightened in general?
You are
Or am I frightened
frightened.
of something in specific?
You are frightened of all of these creatures.
So I cannot move closer to any of these damn
You
things.
cannot move closer to any of them.
Do I get to redo my saving throw at the end of my turn?
At the end of your turn, yes.
Alright, so... Okay, thank goodness these creatures are all ahead of me. So, I'm going to transfer the freaking curse that Xerxes has.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Xerxes? Xerxes.
How long does your curse normally last?
An hour.
An hour. That hour would have
Mhm.
passed by now.
Would it have passed? Well, then I will recast the curse
Alright.
onto one of these buggers. Okay, well then if that passed, then that can go off. I think I'll do... I don't think these things are very strong, so we'll do it wisdom.
Go for it.
Creature 12 is closest to me. I have advantage on my attack against them.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't taken a turn in combat yet.
Correct.
And I will pull out my longbow, seeing as I can't take a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I will try and hit him.
You do manage to hit it.
Yeah, doesn't do anything though. Can't do anything useful.
Well, you
Except,
can do
oh wait,
damage.
so I put my curse on. Yeah, I did put my curse on. So I should at least get that. There we go.
You think that you placed the arrow in just the right spot, but it just goes straight through this creature, the spirit. And you see the fog just fills up the gap. That's where the arrow passed through.
This thing's bloody well resistant to everything.
Anything else?
Wait, I'm trying to calculate this thing's resistances, but yeah, no, I can't do anything else at the moment, no.
Okay. Oceanus.
Where is he? Probably ranged attack again.
I just want to do one thing for him quickly. No, he's
see if
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Neville,
guess he'll just-
make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Just realized. Sorry, Richard.
Yeah.
No, you are still frightened.
Yeah.
Alright,
And
so
he'll just shoot for the one in front of him, I guess.
okay, go for it. No, he misses. The arrow goes straight through, doing nothing.
Gotta teach this guy some spells. Or get him a magical something.
Alright,
That's all you can do, right?
that's all he can do, very much.
I think maybe move him there.
Alrighty. Takes a couple of steps back. And Bayleaf. What would Bayleaf do?
I take it Bayleaf would not be very happy with these spectral things and just attack at will. But come to my side of the world at the same time.
Come to your side of the world at the same time. So would you like him to move the full 60 feet towards you?
Maybe make him move like 30 feet and then attack the thing that I attacked.
Alright. He will... Actually, I'll make an intelligence check for him. To see whether or not he... Or no, just make it a perception check. To see whether or not he noticed your attack. Yeah, he got an 18 for that. So he'll know better than to use his short bow. He is going to then instead... Sure. Nothing he has is ideal for this. So he's going to cast Vicious Mockery at creature number 12. Ish, and it fails. Mickey, can I ask a favor?
Maybe.
Maybe. Can you drop the effect of your Vicious Mockery onto creature number 12 as well?
Sure.
Because I do not have it here in this its
Number
spell.
12. On it.
Yeah, on it, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And that will end Bayleaf's turn. Cacarius.
It's still looking okay for now. I'm gonna move over here. So I have some angles that can't be attacked from behind. And then I shall summon my narwhals.
Go for it. Drop the token.
Yeah. And let's just put that on me. And then that will go for an attack.
I'm trying to get as much of the combat map onto the stream as possible. It's a pretty big ship.
God damn it.
7 points. It does hurt it, though.
And then as an action, I shall cast Sacred Flame on it.
Cool.
Please fail. Yay!
It fails. And this hurts it even more. It hisses in pain.
Cool. And yep, that's pretty much everything I can do.
What's Bim's doing? Is your ally?
I'm not so sure that Bims will want to get involved with these things.
You think you'll go hide in the rigging?
Yeah. Where's the crow's nest? In the middle, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think he'll just fly up there, just perch.
Chill and be safe.
Yeah.
Alright, that brings us to the creatures. So this one, I must now check something. Wow, okay. It can just get to you, Xerxes. And it is going to attack you. Its ghostly claws try to pass through you, but you manage to dodge out of the way and are unaffected by it. This is one over here. Ooh, it's going to go to the closest living creature, and it's going to be Bayleaf. And it hits Bayleaf for 12 points of damage, and Bayleaf needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which he fails.
Ouch.
Which means Bayleaf's maximum health is reduced by 12.
Jeez.
Let's just make a note. Bayleaf 44. That will end its turn. This creature over here, its closest target is Oceanus. Hello, what happened there? Oh, it misses. Oceanus is a agile elf. This one is going to fly towards you, Beirut. And it misses. Aren't you lucky? Because it was insulted by Bayleaf. Creature number 13 is going to fly towards you, Siren. And hits with the 23. You take 8 points of damage. And I'm going to just drop the Constitution save onto you. You succeed with a natural 20. So your life force is not drained from you.
Yeah. That's good.
Creature number 2 is going to go towards the dwarf. And rolls a natural 1 because it was also insulted. Ah, fantastic. Which brings us to creature number 3, which is going to fly towards you, Simon, with the lightning that you tried to inflict upon it. An 18 hits.
Ooh, okay, so con.
Oh, for pity's sake. You take 3 points of damage. Yeah.
Alright, I think I resist that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag the con save onto you just to make it fast, and you do resist.
Do I normally? What must I normally do? Roll con save.
Yeah, roll con save for it. So.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
Cool. Next one. This one is going to go towards you, Macarius, and it's going to attempt to hit this glowing, well, somewhat glowing being, and fails to do so.
My wings are long gone, so because they only lasted a minute.
Corollas, from behind you, rising out of the deck, another one of these creatures that you do not see, so it gets advantage on this attack. 21 hits for 13 points of damage. And can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
Okay. Jaw my Connor's luck.
You just make it. The DC is 10. Alright, and that will end its turn. This creature over here. Ooh, it has targets. So many targets. It's gonna roll a d4. Fourth one is Oceanus. It actually would get there. And it's going to fly straight through Oceanus to attack him and try to suck his life force out of his body. Ouch! 16 points. Crikey. And Oceanus fails. Oceanus's hit point max.
No.
No, he
says
doesn't.
it
It's a 10. It's a
succeeds.
succeed, sorry. I just saw the 5. I didn't realize his con mod was so high. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was lower than that.
Why did we come back to this island?
You're nowhere near
We
the
haven't
island.
even got to the island yet.
Crystal.
This
We
one's
went
going to
the
come
wrong
towards
direction.
you as well, Xerxes.
Well, the other direction was a dragon, so
And it misses you.
Still need
This
to
one over
the
here
mines as well.
is going to go towards the closest living creature, which is Bayleaf. And while this is happening, just by the way, all the rest of the crew that's on board, they are similarly being attacked by these spirits. This place is, the deck is crowded with it. And it does hit Bayleaf for 12 points of damage. Holy crap. That is a natural one for Bayleaf's saving throw.
Again.
Again.
It's the second time.
And Bayleaf is unconscious and dying.
I can't get to him to even help him.
Xerxes. You see two of these leering faces in front of you. What do you do? You're muted.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm looking between two things. So some magic has worked on them and some hasn't.
Correct. What you've noticed is the lightning has not had much of an effect on them.
But the force had like a full effect on them. Force damage from what's his name's novels
And the radiant damage.
and the radiant
Yeah.
damage as well, yeah.
And fire damage.
Yeah, but Xerxes can't do radiant damage. But Xerxes can do force damage.
Well, let Xerxes decide for himself what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't figure out whether the necrotic was resisted or not. The looks of it, it was.
Yeah, I think safest way without me taking more damage is probably to move here and try and do Sonic Blast against these two. I mean, I don't actually have to move to do it, in all honesty.
And so, where are you moving to? Like, in the middle of them?
Yeah.
Well, they are, like, incorporeal, so you can move through them.
Cone. Why do I do a cone that's going to hit them both?
Yeah, you'd have to stand at a corner, which means one of them is going to get an attack of opportunity against you.
So So I was here, right? So I can just do it from here. Oh, you mean on a corner of
So,
like one down, right?
like from where you're standing over there, you won't be able to hit both of them, I think. Is it a 15-foot cone?
30.
30-foot cone. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you'll be able to get them both.
That's pushing it, eh? Are you sure?
If you move up here, one of them will get an attack of opportunity. Then you'll definitely get them both. Or like hop on the table kind of a thing over here, so that you're not aiming towards any of your allies.
Just get it kills me if it hits me on its attack of opportunity.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there.
Alright. And you're casting it?
Well, is it gonna kill me first?
Let's see. Let us see. Which one is that? That's number 1. Great. That's what I have open in front of me.
Number 8.
No, it misses you.
Okay. Alright. So this will be my cone.
Okay.
So can I get all 3 of them in?
You get all 3 of them in, yeah.
Cool. Worth it.
Oh, damn. They all fail. Hasta la vista. Jeez. Whatever they thought they were doing to you, you've just obliterated them from existence.
Holy crap. So
Shout.
they're definitely not resistant to psionic. Awesome.
Definitely
Freaking
not.
awesome.
Wow.
Okay. And I've moved 5, 10. I'm going to move, I think, like that direction, but not down. Like I'll float in the air, however
Okay.
high up I am where we are now.
Sure. You're about 10, 15 feet up.
Cool. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. That's the Wave Piercer. Corollas, you're up.
Okay, finally get my revenge on the one that bashed me.
What happens with the Marines and all the sailors and stuff?
They're busy
With
fighting their own. Yeah, they're fighting
okay.
their own. There's a veritable flood of these things aboard ship at the moment. These are just the ones that you guys are focusing on.
Sure, cool.
Should have lifted that anchor. Okay, I'm gonna smack creature number 5.
Go for it. That's a hit. Roll your damage.
Damn it. Okay.
12 points, partially resisted. And second attack. No, that's a natural one.
Roll a d8.
No, there's nobody else around it that can be affected by your short sword.
Okay.
Then, I don't know, you doing anything else?
Just want the thing is still active, so no.
Okay, Karina, where the hell did that come from? Siren, what you doing? One of these ghastly things is leering at you.
Yes. Tiny problem.
What's the tiny problem?
My spells are ranged. It's put me at disadvantage.
Unless it's a save.
Or something
Because-
like Thunderwave.
Do you want me to thunder wave on top of the ocean?
Just saying it's a
Just do it
possibility.
there.
Poor monk.
The monk will be fine.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Sure, seeing as you guys want me to do it, I'll do it. How do you make a cube though?
Well, if you make that cube like Richard showed, you'd get all three of the apparitions
And
corollas.
I do apologize.
Failure, failure,
What?
failure, failure, failure. Wow.
Use the DM inspiration. DM this bardic inspiration.
Peter?
Too much DM inspiration lately.
Well, he has both, so
No, use the bardic one. It's easier.
if you want, you can roll. What's it? A D8 now.
It's
It's a D6 now.
The
It's a
D6.
D8 now.
Oh, it's a D8. Yes.
Yeah. And you, quite literally, if you use it, you can't fail.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Can each of us assign an... Should I roll a D8?
Yeah, roll a
Yeah.
D8 and
Right.
we'll see if you succeed or not. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All he needed was a 1. So.
Yeah.
So I will untarget him.
Alright.
It only takes half damage. So
Yeah, I'll just apply the half damage for him.
I
Again?
untargeted him. So
Yeah,
And
that's
doesn't
fine.
it push the rest back as well?
Yeah, they will be pushed
Oh.
back if they survive. So 13 points of damage. Eesh. But it's not as effective as you thought it would be.
it's fun anyways.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
On one of them, yes. Which one? 13, 2, or 5? Because they all go past you.
13, 2, or 5?
Yeah,
Number 5.
go for it.
Just remember to hurt Corrales as well.
Yeah, he's gonna take 6 points of damage. Corrales, you don't have evasion now, do you?
No.
It doesn't have it yet.
And I think evasion is only on deck saves anyway. Alright, that hits. What, 10 points of damage, and you manage to destroy it. Utterly. So this one, 10 feet, and this one, 10 feet. So one of these apparitions is replaced by another one.
Wait, don't I? No, I don't. I just attacked it.
Anything else you want to do?
Technically you would, because it's still a reaction to attack it.
But with what
Actually,
though?
if I remember correctly, the sequence is your reaction only takes place after the end of your turn and before the beginning of your next turn.
Ah, okay.
If I remember correctly, we must actually just double check that sequencing.
I have nothing to hit it with, so it's be a waste.
You guys claws.
It goes
Vicious.
straight through it.
Yeah, your reaction can't be used on your turn. It is between your turns. Alright, so moving or ending turn?
No, let me check. What can I do? Nothing really. Yeah, I'll end my turn.
Oh no, I've just realized I have not been recording. Ah,
Oh, shit.
boy, never mind. I can get it off of the off of Twitch. I can just download
Twitch,
it.
yeah.
Alright, so Cyan.
Okay, so Cyan's gonna like put his hand on the mace of deep places that's at its side, and then just do like a swinging upper onto this creature that dared come near him.
Okay, go for it.
Let's flip and go. Dang.
It hits.
Okay,
Roll
alright.
damage.
Eat my axe. Oh. What? Resisted again? Oh my word. What is it? The ice part of it, I guess.
You don't know.
Damn.
Something
okay.
about it is just not. It just doesn't do anything for it.
Oh man, so frustrated. And Simon yells. Yeah. It's totally expecting that to die.
You do still have your core lightning up, just by the way.
Yeah, it's an action though to use it. I thought I could finish it with
I thought it was a bonus action. Oh.
Action.
That sucks.
Isn't it just an action to call? And then bonus action after that?
I'm pretty sure it's not. I'll double check now though.
Double check for us. Okay, Barry,
Yeah.
what you do?
When you cast a spell, on each of your turns, you can use your action to call down lightning in the same way. No?
Okay.
Ah.
So, Barry.
I'm gonna blow in his face and I'm gonna say smoky. Flamey!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier. And as my bonus action, by the way, I'm doing steady aim. To get advantage on the attack.
Okay.
Yes.
Does that actually apply for melee stuff?
And your next attack roll. It doesn't
okay.
specify ranged or melee.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to steadily aim at this freaking unsettling, like, invisible half thing.
Mm-hmm. And that will give you a straight roll, so advantage, disadvantage.
Yep. Hopefully I hit the
That
damn
does
thing.
hit. That does hit.
And then I
Roll
will
your
do
damage.
that. And then I will do that. And take you, you bastard.
It hurts,
Jesus,
but most of
I'm
it
trying to
just
figure out which
reforms.
damage.
Anything else?
I'm doing piercing fire and necrotic there. Freaking hell. I've never felt so useless in my life. Okay, my wisdom saving throw, eh?
Yes.
Please say, oh god damn.
That's a 2. No.
Seriously.
You are still afraid of these things.
At least, yeah, it's like it. Action bonus, yeah, I can't do anything else. Yeah.
Okay, Oceanus.
What would he do? A trident attack or disengage and run?
How smart is he? Let's see.
Average. Average intelligence.
Trident attack.
Cool. Let's see. Let's go for number 6.
No. Oceanus and his trident. You see, the trident only works from when it's underwater.
Apparently so.
Bayleaf needs to make a death saving throw. He succeeds with a 15. So he has
Because he's
succeeded the first
dying?
one. He is
Oh,
dying.
death. I thought you said dex.
No, death.
I was
Calcarius.
trying to figure out how's he making a dex saving throw if he's like unconscious.
Okay, what you doing, Richard?
Okay, let's move spiritual weapon
Ice.
over here.
I'm trying to, it's freezing. There we go.
Okay, and then it shall.
Technically, yeah, well, it would have advantage. Plus a
Okay.
cyan.
Well, let's see if it crits.
No.
Nope.
That still hits. So roll damage.
+8 is a wonderful thing.
Ouch. You smush this thing far more effectively than Cyan did.
The narwhals come to the rescue. And then, can I hop down and get to about here?
Sure. Make me an acrobatics check.
This may end up badly. Hold on, before I do that, I just want to see. Okay, I was just going to see that it's 15. Yeah, I wouldn't get where I need to, so let's see.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, so now I just want to check 13. Just if I can. Do I still have enough movement to get there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then I'm going to use my action to cast Destroy Undead.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I don't know. It depends if they CR half, they're instantly destroyed. If not, it's just standard turn undead.
They are not CR of a half.
Damn it. What, 1/4?
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright, so apply the effect. 2 successes, 2 failures. So 2 of them must run away from you on their turn.
Yeah. It's not. They don't use their reaction, eh?
Which 2 is it? 11 and 2.
So I'm saying that if the creature fails, it is turned for 1 minute. Turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far. Okay, so it's not a reaction that does it.
Alrighty. Anything
Cool.
else?
That'll. Nope, that's my turn.
Yeah, Bim's still chilling in the crow's nest. Creature number 10 is going to attempt to drain the life out of Bayleaf. No, actually, would it? No. There is something more alive. Ooh. Ooh. This is difficult. Oceanus is nearer.
Ah, crap.
Not sure what happened there. It does attack, it does succeed. 11 points of damage, and Oceanus succeeds in his con save again. Creature number 11 is right there by Oceanus.
Needs to run.
Oh, yes, it needs to run, which means Oceanus is going to get an attack of opportunity.
But he'd know, don't attack it.
You hope so. So it must use its full... Shit, you know what? It's gonna flip and fly far away. From you. Sure.
Yep.
Yeah. It disappears into the mist. You can no longer see it. The creature next to you, Beirut, is going to reach out and touch you. And it manages to hit you. And you succeed in your concentration check. Give me a constitution saving throw, please. I'm going to assume that you are nowhere nearby. Neville?
Sorry?
Okay, I'm doing your constitution check for you. You succeed.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
Creature number 13 is standing next to Carolus. And misses you. Creature number 2 is going to
Nope,
sneak up.
needs to run.
Oh shit, it's also afraid. Damn it! Damn you, priest! Damn you! Yeah, you also lose sight of it. Which brings us to creature number 6. Which
It would be
is...
much better if that worked on all 4 of them, but oh well. Shit.
And Oceanus goes down. I wonder how this works now. Okay, he still succeeds, so he doesn't get drained further. Creature number... Wait, that one will actually now... Let me just go back quickly. We'll move up to you, priest. With its movement. Creature number 9 is next to Bayleaf. But... what will he do? He's gonna go towards Beirut. Xerxes, what you doing?
Where is creature? Where's the one that's got the heavy damage? I can't see its name. Wait, I can make this bigger. 12.
Creature number 12 is in front of Beirut on the other side of the ship.
Okay, how far is this? So 120 feet. Okay, I'm gonna go 30 feet diagonally that way.
Alrighty. Oops, not even there.
So upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, diagonally would be a little bit less. But sure.
okay. And then Oceanus is down.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, if you want to attack, I can get him and Relief up on my next turn.
Yeah, I think I would try and help Beirut all alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's more necessary now.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at level 2 and shoot 2 at number 12 in the interim. Well, yeah, I guess.
So 2 against number 12 and the other 2?
Do I have to say before I use them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 2 on 12 and 2 on the one number 9.
Go for it.
Right, well, yeah, actually.
It's looking rough. Still alive. Nice. Nice. 2 max damage against number 9.
Alright, I'm going to signal at Bums that the potion on my belt may come in handy.
He's being the potion delivery boy again.
Maybe.
Alrighty. So, Corollas. One of the apparitions is next to you. What do you do?
Smack it.
Smack it. Smack it hard.
Yeah.
Use the pointy end.
The fiery end.
The fiery end. Damn. You're on a roll tonight. 26 hits.
He's on a roll every night.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
you roll every night?
Always roll good, man.
Nice.
It's
It-
very good until it's not good.
Well, that was very good rolls. It was partially
Depends on the
resisted.
campaign.
You have another
Yeah,
attack.
depends on the campaign.
That also hits. Well, he does have a +7 to attacks, so you managed to destroy another one of these creatures. Almost deleted Oceanus by accident. Whoops.
Oh no, look, he suddenly failed all 3 of his death saves.
Yeah, just out of the blue. Where are you moving to?
I'm gonna move there.
Alright. End your turn. Siren, what you doing?
Good question. Oh. You just moved there. Hi. What do I do?
What can you do?
Nothing
smack
that'll hit it at close range.
Don't you have a dagger you can try stab it with?
I have a long sword. It'll just go straight through it though. If I...
Well, you can try.
Might as well
You
try
have
dissipate
advantage.
it a little bit.
Sure.
Cut
That's
off
my
a ghostly finger.
As my sword goes through him and cuts off a wing and a bit of beard.
Give it a haircut.
You hit.
Does it go through?
It goes through.
It goes through. But it does do something to it.
Here's some inspiration for you. I forget names. Card carriers.
There you go.
Oh wait. Corollas used his bardic inspiration. Let's just remove that. There we go.
Yes, you did.
Alright, that's your turn. Cyan, you're up next.
Alright, I think Cyan's gonna run up and jump up onto the table. Get like a good view of like everything surrounding. And it's gonna call down lightning again onto gosh, where's this critical one? I only see 2 on the map.
It's
Oh.
Either side of the ship, beyond your
Oh, man.
range.
Ah, gosh dang. Yeah, I see like them on the distance and like swear to myself. But I'm gonna go for number 10 then.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, sorry, just expand this. So call lightning. Pull the save over to number. Oh wait, no, let's go for number. Can I go for number 6?
You can.
Yeah, let's go for 6.
J-
You'll be fine.
It fails.
Dope.
It's like the strategic flash of lightning between you all. Ah, nice.
Like laser precision.
Oh, you didn't drag it onto it. Hang on, let's just drag that onto it.
Thank you.
It's
Nice.
It is damaged, but
Nice.
not as badly as it could have been.
And Cyan cackles to himself.
Mad with power. Beru.
Okay, bonus action on steady aim,
Sure.
and then I'll do my flamey thing again.
Go for it. Is it? You managed to destroy one.
And now that he has a buddy next to him,
Mm-hmm.
his buddy gets a little shocker.
Yes. The fire does hurt it, but not as much as you would imagine.
At least now I know that they're resistant to fire.
True.
Buggers.
Anything
Okay. Yeah, my wisdom saving throw.
else? Go for it.
I haven't succeeded in one of the like 5 or 6 that I've done already.
Yep. Guess what?
Hey,
You
there you
just
go.
succeeded. You are no longer frightened of them.
Yay! Alright, so that's the end of my turn. Fuck, eventually.
Okay. Oceanus needs to roll a death saving throw. Would you like to do the honors?
Yeah,
Richard?
where... So just
Nah,
roll the d20.
Just roll a d20.
God damn it.
That's a
That
failure.
was so close to being an actual 20.
And that brings us to Bayleaf. And he succeeds again. Which brings us to Carcarius.
Okay. So I'm gonna move myself here.
Alright.
And then now that I'm in range of both Bayleaf and Oceanus, I'm gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, nice.
So that
So,
is...
Who all are you healing and at what level?
That's a 3rd level, so it's... Let me just double check that it's... yeah, it's 1d4 plus 5, and then I'll heal Xerxes, Oceanus, Bayleaf, and myself. How many can I target? I think it's up to 6, yeah.
And
Anyone
that
else need some healing? Corollas, how you doing?
Siren does.
See, 1, 2,
Corollas
3,
does as
4,
well.
5, 4, 5, yeah. I can heal everyone around me, so...
do you get your Disciple of Life thing?
Ah, yes, thank you for reminding me. Where... So,
As a life cleric, that's fairly important.
so it's a 3rd level... I've got a lot of effects on me now.
Yeah. I was just busy looking at them all.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Max heal. You all feel immediately much better.
Very nice.
And you see Oceanus and Bayleaf's eyes flutter open.
And then, as my action, I shall Sacred Flame number 10.
Go for it.
Oh no, it's a save, so that's fine. Fail,
It succeeds.
God damn it.
It succeeds, unfortunately, so no.
There's no way to upgrade cantrips to, like, half damage on successes, eh?
Not that I can think of.
Damn it.
Alright.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
that's my turn.
Bims. So Bims is flying down and grabbing a potion off of your belt. Hey, Ellen?
Might as well. I mean, I don't think it's necessary anymore, but might as well.
Okay, so he has the potion and he'll flutter
maybe-
back up with it, or...
It may be for Beru.
Yeah, I think have him grab it from me and sort of fly it towards Beirut.
Alright, so... let's say that was about... So he'll get about there at this point. Alrighty. Unidentified creature. Since nobody has bothered to identify anything.
We don't really care too much at the moment. We're just trying to stay alive.
So Oceanus is alive, but prone on the ground, so this thing's going to get advantage against him. As it sees his eyes open again. And he seeks to undo Carcarius's hard work, which he does.
God damn it. For one goddamn point.
Oh. And he luckily just succeeds in that save. And this creature is going to fly closer. This creature... Oh, this creature is dead. Bye-bye. Creature number 6. Mambo number 5 is going to attack Cronus. And get a natural freaking 20. You take 15 points of damage. That wasn't too bad. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please, Peter. You succeed. And this creature...
Okay,
over here-
hold on.
Mhm.
Before he does anything, I'm going to look at him and I'm going to say I can look just as ugly as you, and I'm going to impose disadvantage. Must I drag the effect on it? I actually have an effect for it.
Do you have an effect for it?
Yes. Look. See?
I need to see that particular thing, if it will actually affect this thing or not.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction, and I
And
need to see the
imposes
wording.
disadvantage on an attack roll against me.
Yeah, that's to say, it frightens, it horrors, or anything like that? Where do I find it? Ah, this one. Okay, cool. So it will. So that's a reaction of yours to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It misses. Xerxes.
Um, 6 and 9. 9 is on the other side. I'm going to magic missile level 1.
Against?
2 on 6, 1 on 10.
Go for it. Nice. You managed to obliterate one of them and scratch the other.
Cool, and then
Whatever there.
yeah, that's chilled. I don't actually want to move anyway.
Alright. Corollas.
Finally, revenge. Okay. Can smack the one here in front of me.
Go for it. Would you like to move? I was going to suggest. Is that okay? You hit? Wow.
5 for 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, now I'll move.
Get some of that sweet, sweet advantage. And rolls 2 10s again. Ah, brilliant. Roll damage. Okay, that's not too bad. You managed to destroy another one of these creatures.
Okay, is there anyone left?
Yes, there's
Yeah,
one
just
more
that
left on
area.
deck.
Okay, I'm gonna run there.
Okay. You do so. Siren. What
Yes.
do you do?
Good question.
You should be thinking about what you're going to do.
I do, but I forget it. I just don't plan ahead well. So Shiana's okay. Does he need help?
He's dying.
He's
again.
back down, so
Does he need help? Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I do have a potion of healing because I'm not going to try and touch or help because I'll fuck it up somehow. I know it. We all know it. Where's the potion? There it
I
is.
do not know.
I found it. Here you go, sir. That didn't roll on it because that was in the way.
Poor
For you, tiny
Oceanus.
screen.
He is alive once again.
And like pat his cheeks, like, come on, buddy, get up. There's a fight going on. It's not a time to just be laying around.
He just stares at you groggily. Alright, anything else?
No.
Alright.
Mm,
Cyan. Or? Oh, okay. So Cyan.
I think
you're up.
Cyan just wants to like hop down straight.
Cool.
I
Give
think
me
it's
an
like-
acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Acrobatics.
Yep.
Easiest thing I ever done.
DC is 10, so. Yeah, you can make it fine.
I do a barrel roll as well on the floor.
Nice.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, whatever this thing says it for me. 25. Cool. I don't think I'm in range yet, am I? 60 feet radius? Nah, there's no way that. Oh, that's 60.
115.
Dang! I look at him like so far away, like after my cool roll, and I whip out my light crossbow from my back, and I take a kneeling shot.
That will be with disadvantage, I believe.
Because of what the range?
I think so. What is the
Range is
long-
80, yeah. So yeah, it will be disadvantage.
Okay, go for it.
Alright, that's fine. Whatever. Got my cool
Just don't roll a
factor.
1.
Oh dang.
9 misses, unfortunately. The bolt
Dang.
disappears into the fog. Beirut.
Alright, I'm going to, as soon as I can actually move, I'm going to move. There.
Alright.
Then I'm going to, the bonus action, I'm going to move the, move paint, whoops. What have I got done now?
No idea.
I also have no idea. That was supposed to go there. Just want to see if it put that curse on any of you guys, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think you just copied it into the chat. That's why I dropped a 1. Okay, do your attack.
It's flamey, as usual.
That's a hit. Roll damage. It resists some of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and beat the crap out of it as much as I possibly can.
Sure. So, Oceanus stands up, says, "Thank you, Siren." It's like, are there more of those things?
Yes, that way.
There's one
That
over
way.
there.
Disadvantage there.
Yep. It's also out of range of his crossbow.
What's the crossbow's range?
18. No.
At least it wasn't a 1.
It's just out of range. And that will end his turn. Bayleaf stands up. And he really doesn't know what to do. So he's just going to fire with a short bow. And just hits. And manages to destroy the final one. And you guys are out of combat.
Cool.
I'm gonna yell out, "Let's get the hell out of this fog!"
Yeah, well,
I agree.
as this final apparition starts dissipating back into the fog, the ship is now underway, and you can see that around you the rest of the sailors and things have also managed to fight off these apparitions, and the ship is picking up speed as you see more and more sailors are, they're busy taking the sails, making sure that everything, they're trying to harness as much speed as possible. And as they do so, over the next 15-20 minutes or so, you see that the fog starts to recede away from the sides of the ship and open up. And before you, you see the Isle of the Abbey standing there. Not too far, you're not too far away from your intended destination. And I just noticed the time now is almost it's 20 past 9. It took a little bit longer than I thought for some reason. Bad planning on my part, but yeah. Each of you guys I don't know how you want to. You said you were going to park the ship basically, and then go for a long rest kind of thing, because it is now nighttime.
Yeah.
So, with your assistance, I mean, you guys have been around here before. The crew sets anchor down at the front of the dunes again. A watch is set, but you can see the crew around you is very, very, very unsettled because of what has happened to them. Some of them are like mourning. You can see that some of the sailors are actually lying stone dead. There are 5 of them that they are busy putting basically like sheets over them on the deck. 5 of the sailors
but nowhere
have
near
died.
enough money to bring them back.
Yeah. These are sailors lost at sea. Unfortunately.
So if you want, we can feed them to the dunes.
What? No, let's do the
No.
lost rites for them.
Yeah, I was
Get
gonna say,
We can do the lost rites.
yeah.
And then
And
we can feed them
maybe
to the dunes.
I'll do gentle repose, because I believe that is a ritual.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Okay. So the clerics start doing their thing.
Yeah.
Is anybody
So
doing
preserve
anything
the body
else?
for 10 days,
Oh,
so we
okay.
can at least give them a decent burial.
No, that sounds good. And I think that is something that, as clerics of Procan and Ostrom, that is something you would do, because that is like one of your missions in life as a cleric of those 2 gods, is to actually, find sailors lost at sea and give them a proper burial. Is anybody else doing anything to try and, give a pep talk to the crew or anything like that? Because they are very unsettled. At this
I
point
can
in
pep
time,
talk them.
the quality of your crew has decreased by a couple of points.
I will hand out extra rations of ale, seeing as we have some extra rations now.
Okay?
I can pep talk them, I just don't know what words to use.
Well, you can
Think
make
of a
a
song.
Use your words, my ale, and voila, we have
Yeah.
good morale.
all
I'll
right.
play a good song.
So
Use your flute. Make it a valiant battle against these ghosty thingamajigs.
Of course.
So if I can get a word in edgewise over my brother,
Sorry.
you can make a persuasion roll or a performance check, Mickey, depending on how you want to do this.
Persuasion.
You can either give a rousing speech or
Performance. It
like a
doesn't
nice
matter.
eulogy. Which one would you like to do? Or
It
just
doesn't
play
matter.
a calming, beautiful song? Well,
I'll
you
do
choose.
Performance. I know, but it doesn't.
Okay,
It doesn't matter.
it's not bad.
No, it's not.
It's kind of mournful. It's not quite as upbeat as you thought you would make it.
But we did just lose a couple of people. So.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not enough to distract the crew, really. Though
Next
the booze does help. So instead of having a -2 penalty applied, they will have a -1 penalty applied.
I was actually going to say, if we're combining it with the booze, because I've got persuasion, she could have had advantage on persuasion.
I could have advantage. Yeah, that's true, but that's fine.
Too late. The
It's-
roll has been made. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very
much. Did we lose?
5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
to go on the
nearly
recruitment.
more than 5 with Bayleaf and
We still-
Oceanus. And you can see they're both
It's-
standing there very, very somber.
35.
They know how close it
Oh.
came.
I'll give Bayleaf some of the good stuff from the galley.
Oh god.
Just like, is there any good stuff left in the galley at this
Oh,
rate?
there's good stuff in the galley. There's always good stuff in the galley.
No, alright. Well, thank you very much, guys. So we're going to play again on Wednesday night.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
We'll see what random shit happens then. But thank you very
Yes.
much for joining us. As usual, I will try to have the podcast and the YouTube video up in a day or two, and I should actually be looking at the camera for this. I keep forgetting to do that. Thank you very much, and tell your friends about us and all that jazz. And we will see you on Wednesday night, same time, 7 p.m. South African Standard Time. Have a good one. Ciao.
Bye.